Sounds on Saturday with John the Boss.
They don't make music like this anymore, do they now? One of those tracks I introduced to Zimbabwe many dry years ago on the Great Soca Show, Bunny Mac, Let Me Love You Forever. Oris, have we got a message coming in? I see line 1 is flashing.
After all the challenges and mountains and valleys, and then after that, and say, awuyeke intokozo eyoba khona, awumina ngizohamba nomhlobo wami emva kwalokho ohlabelela, hallelujah, ngithuphakeme Nkosi Jesu. After all, yeke intokozo yekhona ekhaya, mina ngizohamba nomhlobo wethu zohlabelela, hallelujah. Awuyeke intokozo, yeke intokozo yekhona ekhaya, sizohamba nomhlobo wethu siyohlabelela, hallelujah, inyembezi zeminyaka awusiyosulwa, mhlawumfike ekhaya nezinsizi nezinhlupheko akuyophela. One day awuyeke intokozo ekhona kimi, awumina ngizohamba bethemba uJesu, ngisho nezinyembezi zeminyaka hayi maze COVID nakuzondlula zohlabelela.
Sounds on Saturday is fun on Saturday.
Wow, Brother Marco Chirova, otherwise known as Mzala in Harare, thank you for introducing me to that artist. You know, that gospel musician, Sipho Makabane, and the song Yegin Togozo had completely slipped under my radar, you know. I've been away from that region for far too long, and I get to discover new music. Well, new to me, but, it's been around for a while. Thank you very much. Into the mailbag while I'm about it, and I've got to read this from 2 weeks back. I promised Fiona Muvumbi, another regular caller and a very big supporter of Sounds on Saturday. He says, Dear John the Boss, the program on the 13th of April was one of the best. You know why? Why? When you talked about Huma Segela, I felt I must share with you what's so special about him. He shared his birthday with our last daughter, Donna. He was born on the 4th of April, 1936, and died on the 23rd of January, 2018. I liked all his songs. Oh, didn't we? Oh, the song by Dobby Gray, she goes on to say, From Where I Stand reminds me of the good old days when we were writing love letters. At the weekend, we would write dedications. So Dobby Gray's From Where I Stand, I know it word for word, and I would put it in every letter I wrote to my husband. Thank you so much for playing that song. We sang it together with my husband, and he would say, repeat that song. Wow, Fiona Muvumbi, good on you. And do hold on to those treasured memories and treasured loved ones still with you, and treasured relationships too. Let's not forget, they are precious and fragile, a bit like China in your hands.
It was a dream she had and a scheme he had, told in a foreign land, to take life on earth to the second birth, and the man was in command. It was a flight on the wings of a young girl's dreams that flew too far away. And we couldn't make the monster live again. Come from greed, never born on the sea, took life from the barrel. Oh, eyes wide, like a child in the form of man. Story told, a mind of his own, and a will for a time. Don't push too far, your dreams are China in your head. Don't wish too hard, because they may come true, and you can't help them. You don't know what you might have said upon yourself. China in your head. Oh, your head. Your dreams are China in your head. Whoa, here in your head. China in your hand. Whoa, here in your head.
Sounds on Saturday with John the Boss.
Formed in the late 80s, a pop group called T-Pow, Lady Upfront, Carol Decker, what a talent she is too, and they hail from Shrewsbury, Shropshire. Well, the song was one of their top 40 hits called China in Your Hand. Wow. Speaking of golden days, this next power of mine also used to be in the joy business.
Hi, greetings everyone. My name is Wilfred Mukuna. A lot of people know me from football circles as a referee, but very few people know that I used to do some music some time back. I used to play discos, and I used to go on radio too, and I used to do my own radio shows some time back, and I'm always listening to my brother John Matinde, producing and bringing to us the Sounds on Saturday. This is a very good thing which reminds us all the good old days when we were doing all our good things stuff there, and while thinking, and I said maybe I would ask my brother to play me something very, very, very special. We used to have a guy called Elisha Josam with the Tutankhamun. They brought us something which sent us all shaking the bum jive time. My brother, could you play for me Jabek Band?
We got there late in the night, and nobody was there to meet us. But then, since we know the place, we tried a few places round, and it was mostly the clubs, where always everyone goes to and try the nearest one. And what is in there? So I'm doing the thing. Papa going right, Mama going left. They were doing it and feeling so gay. They did it and we had to copy. It's the same old music that we're dancing to there. Hey, yeah. Everything's so fine. Just take our time. You got to eat them. I tell my next girlfriend, Now in there, somewhere in only everything was so good, but then the job I found is the thing everyone loves you.
Sounds on Saturday with John, the boss.
Elijah Jotham and the new Tutankhamen band, Joburg Bound. As I recall, when that song came out, they were the resident band at that very big hotel, Kwamatemaika Ukwet Machipisa Shopping Center in Highfield, where incidentally many, and I mean many, a Radio 3 seminar meetings were held as we plotted on how to found this station. Story for another day. Mike Powell, Fungai Masango, what have you been chewing concrete over lately?
God created the world in 6 days, and on the 7th day, he rested. That was the power of his imagination, and it's evident in everything we see every day. That was what he imagined. What do you imagine? And if it were to come into existence, what would it look like? John Lennon imagined a world, a beautiful world where everyone lived in harmony. Listen to what was in his imagination. John Lennon, imagine.
Imagine there